Matt, the people want to know how many hats do you own? You're wearing one now.
Ryan gets asked about his hair, and I get asked about hats. Why is nobody asking about
We're
my
reducing
hair?
you to these two things. Yeah.
Because we never
Because
see your hair, Matt.
I
Why would we
know.
have my question is
And
show
so
us your
that
hair.
that leads me. I just got back from like a whole cabin weekend with Ryan, where he saw me at my worst in every state with
And
plenty of hair.
yet, what did Matt wear in the hot tub? A hat.
I did, didn't I? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do like
Mm.
hats.
I mean, they look good on you, to be fair.
And
I like
they
that.
square, I feel more confident in how they square off my face and that sort of thing.
Uh-huh.
So I really like them. I have about 20 to 25 hats and
Ooh.
all different kinds of hats. And the hat Ryan's talking about is a trapper hat. It's that winter hat that has the flops that comes down over your ears and ties under your chin.
Ooh.
I want everyone to picture Matt wearing that hat in the hot tub, the trapper hat.
Massive trapper hat. Yeah.
I kind of get it because you got the heat from underneath and then you got the heat from
Yes.
above. You're like sandwiched. You got heat sandwiching you on both sides,
Oh, it
both
was
poles.
I learned a new term though this week. It's probably an old term. You guys may know it already, but I did not know. You know how you can be catfished? In other words, somebody
Mhm.
can misrepresent themselves with pictures, right? Online, you're catfished. The word is hatfished. In other words, somebody is constantly wearing hats to where you don't know the real state of their hair. How much hair do they have? Are they
Oh.
bald? And so, like, and so on a dating app, like on dating apps or whatever, so the idea is you're swiping through all these pictures, and in every picture, there's some sort of hat. And you're thinking, oh, I don't want to be superficial, but I want to know what your hair situation is. I feel like I'm being hat-fished. Is
Mm.
that a new word for you?
I'd never heard of that, but it's very similar to during the COVID days and people wore masks. And there was at least one or two times where I met somebody for the first time, like at my church or something, and they were wearing a mask. And then when mask season was over and that came off, it's like, oh, wow, that's what you look like. There's this big reveal of not knowing, like, do they have a mustache? Do they have a goatee? Do they have great teeth? Not so great teeth? Like, all of that was a mystery.
Should they put the mask back on?
Mask fished. Yeah. So yeah, how do you choose? My question was, how do you choose the hat that you choose? Like, are you trying to match it with the rest of your wardrobe, or is it just literally what are you feeling that day? How do you select the hat of the day?
My mom loves to tell a story when I was about 3 or 4 years old. She picked out clothes and put them on the bed for me, and I looked at them and shook my head no. And I said, I'll pick out my own clothes from now on. Thank you. And I have ever since. So matching is
That's
very important
amazing.
for me. Yeah.